Hi guys, so today I'm going to be sharing with you guys 10 binge-worthy Netflix series you must watch. If you don't have Netflix, don't worry because you can find these shows on other streaming platforms or on live TV, but most of these are Netflix originals. So here are this week's post notification shoutouts, and if you would like a shout out in my next video, just subscribe down below, click the bell next to it, and then tell me in the comment section once that is done. Before we get started, I just want to say these aren't in a ranking of least favorite to favorite or favorite to least favorite. I just wrote down the ones I thought of first. So the first show on Netflix is Jane the Virgin. This show is pretty much like a telenovela, and something interesting is always happening. So many crazy things happen and the show's always taking twists and turns. If you're looking for a funny, entertaining, dramatic TV show that will keep you on the edge of your seat, this is definitely one to watch. Okay, so the next show is The Politician. This is another show where something is always happening. There aren't a lot of episodes, so it's pretty easy to binge, but so much goes on in each episode. I'm not gonna go too much into detail about what these shows are about. Some of them kind of give it away in the title or the description, but even if you aren't into politics, this is a really entertaining show. I'm not even really a political person, but I loved this show. Okay, so the next show to binge is Dead to Me. So I actually haven't watched this show, but my mom watches it and it looks really good. I kind of don't feel like watching it anymore just because I've seen so many spoilers and I've seen a lot of bits and pieces when my mom was watching it, but it's kind of like a dark comedy, but I wouldn't say it's too gory. I mean, I haven't seen a lot, but even just the trailer gets you hooked. Okay, so the fourth Netflix show is Black Mirror. So every episode has a different plot and a different story, but all the episodes take place sometime in the future. I haven't watched all of them, but I've definitely watched some really good ones. It is a show for, you know, older audiences. That's probably why I haven't watched all the episodes. Okay, so the fifth one, I might be a little biased on this one, but it is American Horror Story. If you don't have Netflix, don't worry, it is also on Hulu. So basically every season is a different horror story. It's kind of like a cult TV show because like it has a huge fan base. It's definitely one of my favorites. It might be too scary for some people, but I do know that there are a couple seasons that aren't as scary as other ones. If you're looking for a good season but you don't want to be scared too much, I would definitely recommend watching the third season. Okay, so the sixth show to binge is called On My Block. I actually haven't watched this show, but my sister has watched a few episodes. It looks like one that's definitely very popular right now. It's one of those like high school dramedies, you know, comedy and drama. Okay, so the seventh show on Netflix to binge is called The Circle. This one is definitely the show that will make you want to watch the next episode. It's basically like a popularity contest slash social media contest. I don't want to go too much into detail. I don't want to bore anyone, but my family and I did finish it in like 2 days. And if you don't mind reading subtitles, they do have The Circle France and The Circle Brazil. Okay, so the eighth TV show on Netflix to binge. Before I say it, I know everyone has heard this a million times. Everybody knows about this show, but still a lot of people refuse to try it or just haven't gotten to trying it. They just maybe haven't had the time or just don't really know if it's that good, but it is Stranger Things. This definitely has to be one of my favorite shows. Not my #1 favorite, but somewhere in there. Honestly, I have to say I wasn't that hooked in the first season. Like, I was like, okay, this is a good show, but then it was really the third season where I was like, I got so invested into the characters. It's made me cry a lot and it's definitely put together well. I don't know, it's just a great show overall. And if you're debating whether or not to watch it, I definitely suggest watching it. Okay, so the next one is Good Girls. This show might not really attract teenagers because it's more of like a mom show. I haven't watched it, but my sister and my mom watched it. They really liked it. It reminds me a lot of Dead to Me. So if you have watched Dead to Me and you liked it, I'm pretty sure you'll like this one. They have 2 seasons out right now and it's definitely a show that will put you on the edge of your seat. Of course, I haven't seen even a full episode. I've just seen bits and pieces, but I can tell it's one that a lot of people like. Okay, so the last show that I have on my list is another one that I haven't watched. It's called Shameless. So this is definitely one that you might not want to watch unless you're, you know, 16 or 17 or older. This show looks like a really funny show and I know a lot of people who absolutely love it. It has 10 seasons out right now. Okay guys, so those are all the TV shows that I recommend to you guys. If you are looking for something to watch, definitely try out one of these. Comment below what your favorite Netflix TV show or movie is, just so you can help everyone out. Also comment down below any videos that you want to see from me. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and I'll see you guys in the next one.